Good morning and welcome to Monos featuring me, Monica Majestic. All right, today we're going to do what we did last year and review the word of the year. So, interestingly enough, depending on the dictionary, there was a different word of the year. So, I found that amazing and wanted to share with you. Existential. Would you believe that was the word of the year? Existential. Did you use that word at any point in your review? Did you need to look that word up this year to find out what it means and get its definition? Did you hear anyone use the word existential? I'm not going to go into that. From a logical perspective, existential means affirming or implying the existence of a thing. Existential. Maybe someone will use it in a sentence. If something is existential, it has to do with human existence. Often the word carries at least a nodding reference to the philosophy of existentialism associated with all these other people, which emphasizes the individual as a free agent responsible for his actions. Existential. Now they threw out a big word there, existentialism. So imagine if you don't know what existential is, like I don't know what existential is. Maybe I want to learn about existentialism. So here we go. Existentialism is a philosophy that emphasizes individual existence, freedom, and choice. It is the view that humans define their own meaning of life and try to make rational decisions despite existing in an irrational universe. Wow, I can kind of relate to that. A lot of stuff around here seems irrational in this universe that we live in. Wouldn't you say that? But I'd be remiss in my responsibilities if I just settled for that as being the word of the year. That's essential. So, guess what? I found that according to Merriam Webster's dictionary, the word of the year is, you need a drum roll for this. They have a different word of the year. This is top flight, top flight. They have a different word of the year. And that word is, I'm going to make you sweat for it. But this word, I'm sure you have used. I hate when I can remember things. I know the word though. It's THEY. While you figure that out, I'll come back because I'm looking for where I put the notes on that. So, according to the Webster Dictionary, Merriam Webster, the word of the year for 2019 is they. Now I don't know what dictionary the other one was according to. That was according to CBS. Okay. It reflects a surprising fact. Even a basic term, a personal pronoun, can rise to the top of our data. Although our lookups are often driven by events in the news, the dictionary is also a primary resource for information about language itself. And the shifting use of they has been the subject of increasing study and commentary in recent years. Lookups for they increased by 313% in 2019 over the previous year. English famously lacks a gender neutral singular pronoun to correspond neatly with singular pronouns like everyone or someone. And as a consequence, they, they has been used for this purpose for over 600 years. More recently, though, they has also been used to refer to one person whose gender identity is non binary, a sense that is increasingly common in published, edited text as well as social media and in daily personal interactions between English speakers. There's no doubt that its use is established in the English language, which is why it was added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary this past September. So we just got the word they in the dictionary. Cool figure. Non-binary, they. So I guess they got a different group. It's the non-binary they was also prominent in the news in 2019. Congresswoman Jala Paula from WA revealed in April during a House Judiciary Committee hearing on the Equality Act that her child is gender non-conforming and uses they. Singer Sam Smith announced in September that they now prefer they and them as their third person personal pronoun. And the American Psychological Association blogged officially recommended the singular they be preferred in professional writing over he or she. When the reference is to a person whose gender is unknown or to a person who prefers they, it is increasingly common to see they and them as a person's pronouns in Twitter bios, emails, signatures, and conference name tags. The investigation, so that is the biggest, the number one word of the year. Well, I gave you two number one words of the year, so I'm assuming they used another dictionary. Let's see who. I should have when I found the discrepancy. I should have looked to see what dictionary they had, but I knew we didn't use quintessential. I didn't look it up not one time, so I didn't feel like it was my word of the year. But it could be their word of the year. I ain't really got no issues with that. What do I care? It's just a word. Ah, words are important. Word matters. So do not believe that it doesn't. So they are basing their word of the year existential based on the dictionary.com. So that would be like where people go to look up a word you normally would type in dictionary.com. So I guess the people that go to Merriam-Webster dictionary .com, whatever they use as their .com, people go in there and was looking for that. No matter what the word was for this year, words are important and words matter. So, whatever you do, choose your words wisely. Language is important. Language is what sets up folks for success or failure. It's become my custom to listen to folks give me opinions of things or convey to me um, something that they've seen in real life, as it may be applicable to me or just applicable to my channel, something I may want to use later for my channel. And I've come to the realization that words matter and interpreting words really is important. I often look at things from, no, let me repeat that. I may review something from my perspective based on information that I got from others. And what I've come to realize is that I don't always see things the way others people convey it to me. And that be mind boggling to me. But it's the use of words and what words mean. And I do know for certain that as being a member of the being a person of color, we use language way different than other people willing to understand us. And it's those simple miscommunications that ultimately have led to many um, fatal situations. Be careful of the words you choose. Be cognizant that words do matter and stand on the words that you use. For those of you who are working in the journal, this is journal time. Yay! It's journal time. And we're really starting to embark in we're really starting to move forward in our activities. I just want to recap that letting go section. That letting go section uh, was amazing for me. Um, it's just what I needed to clean my head of things. Um, I came up with 3 pages of my beliefs, my core principalities. I am not getting rid of them, but there was some that I felt were over the top, and I wrote them in that section as the ones I was going to curtail. Um, but the ones that are fundamental, that that drive my being, my the essence of me, I'm not going to get rid of those. Routines. I've definitely um, identified 2 routines that I am going to let go for the new year as we embark in those things. And one of the most important things that I wanted to share with y'all that I'm letting go, um, hmm, I'll save it for another time because I see where people are very manipulative on here and still want to believe that they're driving your success. Now, I can't stop a person for believing that they're driven enough, that they have the ability to drive my success. Um, because either I will give that person life or I won't give that person life. But what's important is that I maintain my stability. What makes me me. People don't like me. I don't care. But the people that do like me for the reasons that I like me for. And hey, that's fine enough for me. Um, I'm happy in the things that I'm doing. The things that are bothering me have nothing to do with social media. The things that are bothering me um, exist from what somebody from the madness somebody else created. And those are the things that I deal with. And those are the things that I have to work on. And those are the things that are important. So, in life, you can easily become a victim of somebody else's carelessness. And you never know what that's going to end up with. You never know how that's going to end. It could end with life, looking at life in a different perspective, or it could end instantaneously or long drawn out just with death. But there are consequences for actions. And at some point in time, we have to all mature to a place where we accept accountability and responsibility for those things that we do to others. What may be seen um, in good spirit now or seem like it's a joke or something that's really funny, at the end of the day, you may really be harming somebody. So be more responsible in the things that you do. I, me, myself, and I, the person that I'm focused on for this year, I tend to not do things to others that I feel I will have a regret. And when I do something that I feel has challenged someone, it's generally well provoked, and it's more of a what do I want to call it, a response. I seldom react. Anyway, what you need to do next inside your journal and join me in doing the same is starting to figure out or brainstorm where I brainstorm and start to develop these intentions. So here's the next exercise as it is laid out for us. Now that you've reflected and looked back, it's time to look ahead and dream big. Yes, this is the time when you should prepare for dreams. Use these spaces as a place to write down. So in your language, use your journal to write down any area and all intentions and goals that you have, no matter how big they may seem. Let them all come out and let yourself dream. This is not the time to look at the things you want immediately. This is the time to look at all the things you ultimately want. Don't stop. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is to use, um, let me do it like this, is to use both sides of your paper. So, right, I had to turn the page because I have already. Use both sides of your paper, but do not list your intentions one beneath the other. I want you to scatter them out across the page, just randomly writing them in spots, grouping them if you have to, but in sections so that it looks like it's sporadic through the paper. Um, and we'll come back and revisit your intentions and goals overall. When I started mine, when I started mine inside of my when I started mine inside of the notebook, um, I wrote them down as a list, and then I realized that some of them got grouped together. That I need to complete other things out of that list in order for it to be something of importance. So what I'm saying to you is take a moment and just scatter them out. This may be a good time to pick up a post-it sticky pad and just start writing them down on a sticky pad, and then you can sort out your goals and intentions. These are the things, and honestly, don't even consider them goals and intentions. Consider them dreams. So if you are, it doesn't matter how old you are, but if you are a person that wants to be a chef and believes that you cook the hottest meals and you have best meals on wheels, yo, write down chef. Write down anything that is going to lead, that your dreams lead you to. Don't be afraid. This is Mo. I've